Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing a summer favorites, just kind of talking about my recent favorites. I have some makeup, some skincare, some hair care, and a couple little random things here and there. So if you want to know what my current obsessions are, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, I think I'm going to start with skincare because I just have like two things really quick. Alright, my first favorite is the Bondi Sands Everyday Gradual Tanning Milk. I just got this like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, and you can see how much of this I've used. I freaking love this thing. Let me tell you about it. So in case you didn't know, I like to self-tan year-round. I use the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in dark 10 out of the 12 months of the year. But in the summer, and it's only summer in Oregon for like 2-3 months, in the summer I don't want to do a full fake tan with the foam because I don't want to be like too dark, because I do try to get a little bit of a natural tan on top. So in the summers, I like to switch to more of just I'm gonna call it like a lighter weight tan. So either a gradual tan like this, or just kind of like a little spray mist tanner. But this one I got recently and I freaking love this. Clearly I've used so much of it. So what's nice about this is that it's an everyday gradual tanning milk. So I try to apply it every day after I shower, but honestly applying moisturizer is just so much work, especially like I'm just a tall, big-bodied person, so for me it's kind of a pain in the ass applying moisturizer, but I try my best to apply this almost every day out of the shower. First of all, it is super hydrating and moisturizing. It does have aloe vera and vitamin E in it, and like my skin does feel a lot more just hydrated after using it, and it's a gradual tanner, so after you use this for like 3 days in a row, you will notice you have a little bit of a tan, and that's exactly what I want with this. Like honestly, you're not really going to be able to tell that I have a tan on, but I know that I'm just slightly darker than my natural skin tone, which is just what I want because I'm so pale naturally, so I love to have just a little bit of a tan. So it's super hydrating, gives you a little bit of a tan with continuous use, and it smells like cocoa butter. It's a very warm scent. I like it. My boyfriend's not a big fan of it, but the scent doesn't bother me and it fades pretty quickly. Speaking of tanning, let's talk about sunscreen really quick. This is the Tula Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen Gel with SPF 30 in it, and this is my favorite face sunscreen for the summer. So I'm also that kind of person that kind of sucks at applying sunscreen. Like, I know you're supposed to wear it year round, but I really kind of only wear it in the summer when the sun's out. Like, don't come at me, don't yell at me, but that's just how I am. And so I always like forget to wear face sunscreen, or I don't like how it wears underneath my makeup. But I started using this sunscreen about, I think 3 summers ago was when I first started using Tula products, and this sunscreen is freaking amazing. I'm gonna pop up a clip here of me applying it before I did my makeup today. That's one thing about it, is that it wears beautifully under makeup, and it is so glowy. So you can wear it on its own and just look like you have glowy hydrated skin, or it does act as a really nice primer underneath makeup. The smell is really nice too. I think it's like papaya banana or something, and usually I hate like artificial banana, but it smells super good, super lightweight, and it doesn't break me out too, because my skin is really sensitive to sunscreen on my face. Like some sunscreens will kind of break me out and just give me like little tiny bumps all over my face, and obviously I don't want that, but this one doesn't do that for me, so it's very good for my sensitive acne prone skin. And this was not sponsored in any way, I just genuinely love this sunscreen and some of Tula's products, but they are doing a sale right now until June 30th where all of the products that have glow in the name are 22% off. It's kind of a weird number of a sale, but they have a couple like eye creams that I really like that have the word glow in it, and this one of course. So it's 22% off now until June 30th, so pick it up if you want to try it. Alright, that's all I have for skincare. Let's move on to a couple hair things. Actually, I have this perfume really quick. It's a body spray, it's not a perfume. Oh, I freaking love this. Oh my gosh, I have to spray it right now before I talk about it. I always butcher the name of this company. Sol de Janeiro. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Cherirosa Body Spray Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. It's so freaking good. I bought the like body cream version of this I think last summer because it says it would help with like dark spots on your legs, and like that's something I struggle with. Anyways, and I love the smell of that cream. Like, it's just such like a bougie smell. I don't know, and it lasts forever. And so one day I was in Sephora with my friend and I saw they came out with a body spray of this, and I just immediately bought it, and I've been obsessed ever since. I'm about halfway through with this now. It smells amazing. Like I said, black, amber, plum, and vanilla woods. It's not really like a summery scent, but it's a very just like sexy light scent. I can't get enough of this. I do have 2 hair favorites, and I'm gonna start with these scrunchies really quick because I have one of these on me 24/7. So Jaclyn Hill first talked about these, and I think like an Amazon favorites video, and I saw her mention them on her story, and I was like, whatever, okay, cool. And then for some reason I was like, I'm gonna buy them. I need some new scrunchies. So these are the Kitsch. I think they're the pillow satin something scrunchie. I'm gonna link it down below, don't worry. But they're like big scrunchies. They're big, they're soft, they're floofy. They come in a little 2-pack like this. I use the black one all the time because my hair is like black. But this gives me the best bun I've ever had in my life. Let me see if I can show you. Like, because the scrunchie is so thick, it just adds even more volume to your hair. And I already have a lot of hair to begin with. Take this out. And it's super gentle on your hair. That's another reason why I bought this, because it is the satin material. So I have naturally really thick and wavy / curly hair, and I have just the most struggles with it. Like I'm literally on the edge of chopping all of my hair off right now. I'm just so sick of having hair. So if you've ever chopped all your hair off, let me know how that experience was for you, because I would love to know, because I'm literally about to do it and just say, fuck it, why not? Anyways, scrunchies. So when I sleep, I just kind of do like a low bun with this, because I don't want my hair like super tight pulled up. So I just do like a low bun like that. And it's just so gentle on my hair, this scrunchie, and it leaves like no kinks, like no, it's just perfect. I wear my hair up to the gym every day, so I always have one of these on me 24/7. If you're looking for a good scrunchie, check these out. So the last hair product I want to talk about is actually just a brush. It's a very simple thing, but it's made my life so much easier since I bought this. And I really needed a new hairbrush because I recently got a curly cut. Like, I went to a whole new stylist who just specializes in curly hair. And he was telling me, he's like, you need a wet brush for your hair, because I was using like just some random brush when I wash my hair in the shower. And I was just like so sick of it. It wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So I saw this brush online. It had really good reviews. I had like medium hopes for it. I'm like, you know, it's a hairbrush. It can't be that amazing. It is amazing. So what I love about this is that it has like a curved shape to it, if you can tell. So when you're like brushing through your hair, it like curves to the shape of your head, and it feels so good. Like, that's such a random thing, but I brush my hair in the shower when I wash it about once or twice a week. So that's when I'm going through it with conditioner in my hair. And it just feels so freaking good. And it's like the first time I've actually enjoyed brushing my hair. Like, if you have curly, wavy hair, you know, because we can't brush our hair every day. So when I brush my hair once or twice a week and I get to use this, like, I freaking love it. All right, I have 2 nail products to talk about, and then we'll finish off with the makeup category. So I have been loving the press-on nails by Olive & June. Here's what the packaging looks like. So I love press-on nails. I haven't gotten my fingernails done in probably 5 years, ever since I discovered press-on nails. And for the longest time, probably the last like 3 or 4 years, I was using the brand Impress by Kiss for my press-ons, because they didn't use a nail glue. Like, it was just like a little sticky back where you stick on like that. And those would last me like maybe 5-7 days max. And then like 2 months ago, the company Glamnetic reached out to me, and they sent me a couple of their press-on nails, but their press-on nails you use like a nail glue with. So that was my first time ever trying a nail glue, and that lasted so much longer. And I liked the Glamnetic nails a lot, but they're pretty expensive. I think they're like 20 bucks a pack. And I mean, they only last like a week, 2 weeks at max. So I was like, it's a little pricey. And I really like the styles and colors that Glamnetic has, but I feel like they didn't offer many sizes when you buy the little pack. And then like a month ago, I got a PR package from e.l.f. and they did a collab with this nail company called Olive & June, and I've never heard of them. There were some press-on nails in that PR box, and I was like, oh, perfect. I love press-on nails. So I tried them for the first time about a month ago, and I fell in love with the brand, with their press-ons. And let me tell you why I think that they're better than Glamnetic and Impress. Just applied these ones today. So the nails come in this nice little case where you have everything you need inside. And first of all, you get so many different sizes of nails in this case. Everyone has different size nails. Some people have like really big thumbs, really small pinkies. I would say I'm like pretty average, but sometimes I have a hard time like finding the right pinky size and just, you know, messing around with that. And like I said, Glamnetic doesn't offer many sizes, but Olive & June, in the packaging, it says they have inside one of the packages, there's 21 sizes of nails in there. Like, that is so many. That's more than I've ever heard of from any brand. So if you have problems finding nails that fit you, I'm sure they have your size. And also inside you get a little, where is it? The little file and buffer. I just use my own. I usually just toss these. You get a little cuticle pusher nail stick, and then the prep pad, which is just like a little alcohol pad. And what's funny is that I noticed a couple months ago, Impress actually changed the size of their prep pad. Like, it used to be like a decent little square, and now it was like a little sliver of an alcohol pad, like not even enough to like cover your whole freaking nail. So I was like, all right, they're cheaping out on the prep pad, but with the Olive and June, you get like a good full-size prep pad to wipe down all your nails before you pop them on. And then every set also comes with a nail glue, and the best part is it's only $10 for everything I just said. $10. Yeah, I'm just scrolling on their website right now. There's $10. There's some that are $12. They don't really have like super long styles. Like I like a short nail. I can't do long nails, so these ones I really like. I guess I'll show you close up. Like how cute. It looks like I have a gel manicure on, but it's not. So I'm just so happy to have discovered this new press-on nail brand for me because, like I said, they're cheap. They have everything you need. They have so many sizes, so many colors. Like they check all the boxes for me, so I love them. But the other nail product I wanted to talk about real quick was a separate nail glue. So like I said, most press-on nail sets will come with this kind of glue. Honestly, these are really hard to squeeze and get the glue out of because it's like literally super glue. So Glamnetic actually makes this brush on nail glue, which has just made the whole process like even faster for me when I put on fake nails because it's literally a brush on lash glue. I don't have to spend like 20 minutes trying to squeeze out this like really hard tube. So I did buy this nail glue myself. I bought it separately, and this is the one that I use when I pop on all my fake nails. Like this glue does work. Like it'll make your nails last like a week or two, but this one's just easier to use. All right, let's finish this up with some of my current favorite makeup products. I have about like 5-6 products here. So first I wanted to start with the Sigma Color Correcting Duo for under your eyes. I'm going to pop up a clip right here where I applied it today before I did my makeup. So I did my sunscreen as my primer, and then I went straight in with this product, and I just realized today I hit pan on this little one. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the pan. And that's like such a big deal to me because as someone who tries so much makeup, I almost like never hit pan on products. So you know that I truly love something if I hit pan on it. I also use a different brush than normal to apply this and I actually really liked it. I use the Sigma E28 Detail Buffer brush. Usually I would use this for eyeshadow, but it was like perfect for under the eyes. But anyways, you'll see my before and after of applying this product, and it really makes such a big difference. It's such a lightweight product and it really does brighten up your under eyes, but it's not too thick. Like you don't see any product under your eyes, but it just makes such a difference. So sometimes on like a no makeup kind of day, I'll just wear this by itself or I wear it underneath concealer. Either way works. And you can use my code ANGELABRIGHT to save 10% on anything Sigma. Speaking of Sigma, if you watch my channel, you probably know that they came out with powder, bronzers, blushes, and highlights about a month or so ago. And I've just been obsessed with the highlighters ever since they came out because I feel like I was having a hard time just finding a shade of highlighter that I could use every day, just having like a good go-to one, you know? So I have 3 other highlighters here that I keep with me on my desk, and let me tell you the shades. If I had to pick one, if I was like, okay, you can buy one highlighter, I would pick Sizzle. Sizzle is like my go-to one, whether I'm like tan or pale. We'll do little swatches here. So this one's Sizzle. This one's a little more of like a champagne. I don't like when highlighters are too gold, so I just love the undertone of this one. The next one I use a lot is called Savanna. This one does have a slightly gold undertone. As I just said, I don't like a gold undertone, but it's not too gold. You know, like when they're too gold, this one's just like, there, you can kind of see the difference there. So I use Savanna if I'm like super tan, like day one of fake tan, this is the one I go for. And then if I'm like super pale, like there's no fake tanner on my skin, I use Moonbeam. And this one's super light, as you can tell. There, I hope you can kind of see them all there. You see how Sizzle just like sinks into my skin? I love that. So Sizzle, Savanna, and Moonbeam. But Sizzle's my favorite. So I really haven't used like any other highlighter since they came out, and today I popped on Savanna just like in my inner corner, a little under my brow, tiny bit on my nose, on my lips, and on my cheekbone. And it's not like too glittery of a highlight. I just love this formula and I love the colors. Next, let's talk about my favorite mascara for summer. But it's also kind of like my favorite mascara just in general and in life. It is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. I'll pop the clip up here of me applying it today, but this is the only thing I have on my lashes, just this mascara. I think I talked about this in my last year's summer favorites, but it's always going to be a favorite. What I love about this is that it's a tubing mascara, and the great thing about tubing mascaras is that they do not transfer, like no matter what. So most days I'll just wear a makeup look like this, pretty simple, just mascara on my top lashes, and mascara will transfer on me so easily. I'll get so much black underneath here, but it never ever happens when I wear this mascara. And I love the wand of it too. Like it really does a good job at just grabbing every single lash. I don't like crazy wands. It looks just like this. And it's really easy to take off at night. All you do is like get some water in your fingertips. I kind of like lean over the sink and I just like rub my lashes like this in between my fingers, and the mascara will just like slip off of your lashes in tubes. It's so weird if you've never like tried tubing mascara before, but it really is amazing, especially for summer. If you're just outside, you're hot and you're sweaty, this mascara is not going to transfer on you. All right, I got 2 more makeup products I want to talk about. For the summer, I have been loving the bareMinerals blonzers. So these are like a blush and a bronzer mixed together, because in the summer I just like to do a light, easy makeup look. I don't really like to wear, you know, layers and layers of makeup, and I'm not really trying to make my makeup last all day in the summer because I know it's gonna melt off no matter what. And so this kind of product where I can just apply it like all over my cheeks, on my forehead, on my nose to get that kind of like sun-kissed look, I freaking love it. So here are the 3 shades I have. I think there are only 3 shades and I use all of these. Today I used the Kiss of Rose one, I think. So this one's actually pretty bronzy. And this is just such a simple and easy product to use. I take it on a brush like this. This is a Sigma F37 Spotlight Duster. I'll pop up the clip right here, but I applied it all over my cheeks, kind of up towards my temple, along my nose for that kind of sunburnt look, a little on my chin, like almost all over my face. And I just love how this looks, and it gives a little bit of a glow. It's just such an easy product to use for the summer when you don't want to do too many steps in your makeup routine. And the last makeup product I want to talk about is probably no surprise if you watch my makeup tutorials. It is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Peachy Beige. I have been wearing this in almost like every single video. Today I'm wearing it by itself. I'll show you the clip here, but it is just amazing. I'm gonna put more on. It's like a pigmented lip gloss in a stick form, and it's plumping. It's sheer, but it still has a little bit of color in it. I do want to get more colors for sure because I can't stop wearing it. Again, it's just such an easy product to wear that's going to give you a little bit of color. It's going to give you some gloss and some plumping. Like this is all I want in one lip product. So that is going to wrap up my current summer favorite products. We had some skincare, some hair care, some makeup, a couple nail things as well. So I would love to know your guys' favorite products right now. I also just thought I was thinking of doing like a quick 5-minute makeup look for the summer. Let me know if you'd want to see that using kind of like the products I talked about that are really easy to use and that will wear nicely and also fade nicely when you're hot and you're outside and you're sweaty. Let me know if you'd want to see that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.